Have you ever pondered why we should bother preserving old cultural traditions in our rapidly modernizing world? It's a question that might have crossed your mind as you scroll through your newsfeed, bombarded with the latest tech advancements and trends. But what if I told you that these ancient cultural traditions are not just relics of the past, but vital threads in the fabric of our shared human history? Cultural traditions are like bridges, connecting us with our ancestors. Each song, dance, ritual, or craft is a link to the past, a glimpse into the lives of those who came before us. They offer us a sense of continuity, a narrative that extends beyond the confines of our own lives, reaching back through centuries and even millennia. But these traditions are not just about the past. They also provide us with a sense of identity and unity. In a world that is increasingly homogenized, they offer us a unique fingerprint, a distinctive flavor that sets us apart from the rest. They remind us of our roots, our values, and our shared experiences. They are the threads that bind us together as a community, a nation, or even as a species. Beyond that, cultural traditions enrich our lives with diverse experiences. They add color, depth, and texture to our existence. They expose us to different perspectives, challenge our assumptions, and broaden our horizons. They are the spice in the stew of life, making it more flavorful and exciting. Moreover, cultural traditions offer us a window into past civilizations. They reveal how our ancestors thought, felt, and interacted with the world around them. They are living artifacts, breathing testimonials of human creativity, resilience, and adaptability. They are a vital part of our history, a treasure trove of knowledge that can offer insights into the human condition. So, as we delve into the world's oldest traditions, remember these are more than just rituals. They are centuries-old threads weaving together the fabric of our shared human story. Imagine, if you will, a time when humans first began to express their experiences and beliefs through rituals and customs. In the dim recesses of our past, our ancestors found ways to communicate their lived experiences, their dreams, their fears, and their understanding of the world. One of the earliest known forms of this expression were the cave paintings. These were not just mere doodles on the wall, but vibrant stories etched in stone. They depicted hunting scenes, animals, and even celestial bodies, giving us a glimpse into the minds of prehistoric humans and their connection to nature. Storytelling, too, has roots that run deep into the heart of human history. Before the advent of written language, oral traditions played a vital role in preserving the collective knowledge and wisdom of a community. These stories, passed down from generation to generation, were more than just entertainment. They were a repository of shared experiences and lessons learned, molded by the trials and triumphs of their time. And then there were the early religious practices. These were not just about worship, but were a way for our ancestors to make sense of the world around them. They saw the divine in the sun, the moon, the rivers, and the mountains. They performed rituals and offered sacrifices, seeking protection, prosperity, and understanding from these entities. These practices, while varied across different societies, all share a common thread, an attempt to understand and navigate the complex tapestry of life. Each of these expressions of culture, the cave paintings, the stories, the rituals, were mirrors reflecting the societies of their time. They were the building blocks of civilization, shaping the way societies understood and interacted with the world around them. These primordial traditions marked the dawn of culture, setting the stage for the rich tapestry of traditions we see today. As we journey forward in time, we encounter the rise of ancient civilizations and their complex cultural traditions. These vibrant societies, each unique in its own way, laid the groundwork for much of our modern world. Consider the ancient Egyptians, who held a deep reverence for the afterlife. From their beliefs sprang monumental pyramids, intricate hieroglyphics, and a complex system of gods and goddesses. They gifted us with some of the earliest forms of written language and architectural marvels that still inspire awe today. In the Far East, the early Chinese civilization left a profound imprint on human history. They pioneered papermaking, printing, gunpowder, and the compass, four great inventions that revolutionized the world. Their philosophies, like Confucianism and Taoism, still shape the East's perception of harmony, balance, and moral conduct. Next, we turn to ancient Greece, the birthplace of Western civilization. Here, the concepts of democracy, philosophy, and the scientific method were born. The Greeks' love for beauty and knowledge permeated their art, literature, and architecture, influencing countless generations that came after them. Then, there's the ancient Indian civilization, a world of rich diversity and deep spirituality. From them, we received the numerical system we use today, the game of chess and yoga. Their philosophical teachings, encapsulated in texts like the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads, continue to provide guidance to millions around the world. These civilizations, though separated by vast distances and differing in many ways, shared a common thread, a thirst for knowledge and a desire to understand the world around them. Their traditions, manifested in art, literature, philosophy, and science, have been passed down through generations, influencing and shaping the course of human history. These ancient traditions, though millennia old, continue to resonate in our lives today, reminding us of our collective past. They serve as a testament to our shared human heritage, a heritage that we bear the responsibility to preserve and pass on to future generations. As we cross into the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, cultural traditions take on new forms, reflecting the changing times. In the heart of the Middle Ages, chivalry was not just a word, but a way of life. Knights were expected to uphold a code of conduct that entailed honor, courage, justice, and readiness to help the weak. This code was not just about martial prowess, but also encompassed virtues like loyalty, generosity, and piety, shaping the social norms of the time. Parallel to this, in the castles and courts of Europe, a tradition of courtly love began to flourish. This was an elaborate and highly stylized ritual of romance, often expressed through poetry, song, and art. It emphasized nobility, chivalry, and often unrequited love, painting a vivid picture of the era's emotional landscape. As we move further into the Renaissance, a significant shift can be observed. A new focus on the individual and human potential gave birth to the humanist movement. This tradition, deeply rooted in the study of classical texts, transformed the way people thought about themselves and the world around them. The impact of these traditions on literature and art was profound. Medieval tales of chivalry and courtly love gave us timeless classics like Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, while the humanist movement of the Renaissance led to an explosion of creativity that produced works such as Michelangelo's David and Shakespeare's plays. Not just that, these traditions influenced social norms in ways that are still visible today. The concept of chivalry, for instance, has evolved and persists in modern etiquette. Courtly love, while no longer practiced in its original form, has left its mark on our ideas of romance and courtship. And the values of the humanist movement, such as the importance of education and the potential of the individual, are cornerstones of our society today. Though times have changed, echoes of these medieval traditions can still be seen in the modern world. So, where does this leave us in the present day, and what is the future of these cultural traditions? As we navigate the currents of our modern world, cultural traditions face both challenges and opportunities. The rapid pace of technology and globalization could pose threats to these traditions, yet they also provide tools for their preservation. Technology, often seen as a disruptor, can be harnessed to protect and propagate our cultural heritage. Digital archiving, for instance, allows us to store vast amounts of information in a way that's accessible and enduring. Virtual reality can transport us to recreated ancient civilizations, and artificial intelligence can help decipher long-forgotten languages. Indeed, technology can act as a bridge, connecting past traditions to future generations. Globalization, while often associated with cultural homogenization, can also promote the sharing and appreciation of diverse traditions. Cross-cultural exchanges can foster understanding and respect, leading to the preservation, rather than the dilution, of cultural identities. It's a dance of influence where cultures learn, adapt, and grow, without losing their unique flavors. Education plays a pivotal role in this cultural preservation journey. By integrating cultural studies into curriculums, we instill in the young a sense of pride and respect for their heritage. Through learning, they grasp the significance of traditions, the wisdom embedded in them, and the importance of their continuation. However, it's not just about preserving these traditions in a museum-like state. It's about allowing them to evolve, as they always have, with the times. Traditions are not static, they breathe, change, and adapt. So while we safeguard the essence of these traditions, we must also allow them the flexibility to grow. As we stand at this junction of time, looking back at our past and forward to our future, we realize that our cultural traditions are not just relics of bygone eras. They are living, evolving entities that carry the collective wisdom of humanity. As we look to the future, let us remember the enduring value of our cultural traditions and strive to preserve them for generations to come.